So find a sitting position that allows you to be alert. Spine erect but not rigid, also relaxed. Close your eyes and rest your hands in an easy, effortless way. Allow your awareness to scan through your body, and wherever possible, soften and release any obvious areas of physical tension. You might consciously relax and let go in the shoulders, in the neck, soften the hands, and relax the belly. We so easily get lost in thoughts. Mindfulness often begins with attention to the breath. Using the breath as a primary anchor of mindfulness helps us quieten the mind so it can be awake to the changes stream of life that moves through you. As you practice, you might find a different anchor. One other than the breath may be more useful to you. Perhaps sounds, maybe the whole field of bodily sensation, or perhaps listening to or feeling your moment-to-moment experience. What is important that your senses are awake. Attention with the breath as a home base, all sounds, all sensations can help you know that you are here. Take a few breaths. Be aware of the inhale, filling your lungs slowly and gently exhaling. Then allow your breath to be natural. Notice where you easily detect the breath. You might feel as it flows in and out of your nose. You might feel the touch of the breath around your nostrils or your upper lip. Perhaps you feel the movement of your chest, the rising and falling of your stomach. Perhaps your attention to the sensation of breathing in one of these areas. Perhaps where you feel the breath most distinctly. You might feel the sense of your whole body breathing. There is no need to control the breath, to grasp or fixate on it. There is no right way of breathing. With a relaxed, interested attention, discover what the breath is really like as a changing experiences of different sensations. You will find that the mind naturally drifts off into thoughts. Thoughts are not the enemy, and you do not need to clear your mind of thoughts. Rather, developing the capacity to recognize when they are happening without getting lost in the storyline. When you become aware of thinking, you might use a soft and kind mental note of thinking, thinking, thinking. Or simply recognize that this is a thought. Then without any judgments, pause and reawaken to the moment, to this moment. Listen to sounds, feeling the sensations that you are here, gently returning to the immediacy of the breath. Let the breath be a home base, as a place filled with presence, while you might notice experience of sounds of passing cars, or voices in the distance, the feeling of being warm or cool, or images of the future or past events. They all can be in the background without drawing you away from the here-ness, from this moment. Be aware of the differences between being inside of thoughts or being awake, senses open, present. If any particular sensations become strong and calls your attention, allow the sensation instead of the breath to become the primary subject of mindfulness. You might feel heat or chills, tingling, aching, twisting, stabbing, vibrating. With a soft open awareness, just feel the sensations as they are, pleasant or unpleasant, as you follow and tend to them. Do they become more intense or disappear? Notice how they change. When the sensations are no longer a strong experience, return to mindfulness of breathing, perhaps listening to and feeling your moment-to-moment experience. If you find it difficult to stay with persistent, strong sensations, unpleasant sensations, you might breathe with them. This can help you find some balance and openness. If the sensations are so unpleasant that you can't be present with any balance or equanimity, feel free to return to the home base, the primary place of rest and attention of the breath. Perhaps listen to sounds. In a similar way, when strong emotions arise, fear, sadness, happiness, excitement, grief, you can practice in meeting each experience with a kind and clear presence, not pushing anything away, not judging, not resisting anything that is happening, rather simply noticing and allow the experience just as it is. Notice how this fear or hurt, this difficult emotion feels like, a sensation in your body. Where do you feel it most strongly? Is it static or moving? How big is it? Is there any judgment in your mind about what is happening about this fear, or restlessness, or irritation? Does your mind feel contracted or open? As you pay attention, just notice what is happening and let it be as it is in the present. Allowing awareness, knowing how emotion changes. Does it become more intense or weakened? Does it change into a different state, perhaps anger to grief or happiness to peace? If the emotion is difficult to deal with, breathe with it. Or overwhelming, come back to the breath, the home base that allow you to be in the present moment. If you are confused about where to pay attention and emotion is no longer compelling, again relax wakefully, breathe, or perhaps listen to or feel in your moment-to-moment experience. The particular sensations, emotions, thoughts arise when we practice mindfulness are not so important. Like the outer weather, there is no goodness or badness to these inner states. What matters is the willingness to be awake regardless of the weather. Unconditional presence is what reveals the nature of reality. Continue to be here, especially if the mind is not so distracted. You might let go of any anchors and explore, not controlling anything, not directing the mind, not managing or manipulating your attention in any way. Let your senses be wide open, listen to and feeling your entire moment. Okay, open your eyes, bring it into the room.